is the Fox 5 News Block.
The latest round of dramatic testimony in the sex trafficking trial of Sean Diddy Combs. What an LAPD officer said about responding to a possible burglary at the home of rapper Kid Cudi. And why a hearing in that much publicized cryptocurrency torture case never happened today. We have the very latest. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Antoine Lewis. Welcome to the News Block. Before we get to those sensational days in court and the stories there, let's take a live look outside right now. As we understand, clouds are in place and some rain is moving through. Is that what's going on, Liv?
Yes, dreary out there. And yeah, if it's not heavy rain, you might get a little bit of a mist, but we're still looking at pretty consistent rainfall throughout the rest of your Wednesday, wrapping up by late Tuesday morning. So just a high of 67 degrees in New York City, cloudy, mild start, those showers returning, and cooler highs for the whole tri-state area. Most of us just in the mid to upper 60s, just a high of 59 though down the shore in New Jersey, 64 out in Long Island. We did hit 70s for some places like Hartford, Poughkeepsie, but most of us saw those highs earlier today, and now that we have rain moving through, our current temperatures are a little lower than our afternoon high. So, like I said, pretty consistent rainfall throughout your Wednesday. Now, by the time Thursday starts to roll around by about midnight, we'll see those showers lighten up and kind of become more scattered. We will have some lingering rain most likely for your Thursday morning, but late morning, even those clouds will break apart. We'll get a little bit of sunshine and temperatures in the 70s. More rain, though, Friday, more rain Saturday. Sunday, Monday, though, are going to be just gorgeous. Lows tonight in the mid to upper 50s. Highs tomorrow back in the 70s for most of us, if not very close in the mid to upper 60s. We'll stay in the 70s for quite some time. It's just that we'll be dealing with on and off showers Thursday through Saturday, clearing up on Sunday, and a beautiful start to next week. Antoine?
All right, we'll check in with you in a moment, Liv. Thank you. Key testimony again taking center stage in the sex crimes trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Yesterday, a former assistant to Combs, Capricorn Clark, testified that he allegedly abducted her at gunpoint and said he was going to kill Kid Cudi and drove to Cudi's house. This morning, an LAPD officer took the stand and said in December of 2011 he responded to a possible burglary at Kid Cudi's home. When he arrived, the door was unlocked and a number of luxury items were in plain sight. He said that Kid Cudi appeared flustered but did not report anything stolen. An LA arson investigator testified that he investigated the damage done to Kid Cudi's Porsche in January of 2012. Meanwhile, Combs' lawyers moved for a mistrial today, but they were denied by the judge. Also developing, the hearing in the bizarre cryptocurrency case involving torture has been moved to tomorrow. One of the suspects, John Waltz, was supposed to have a court appearance today, but the judge had a lot of questions for prosecutors and ordered all parties to return tomorrow instead. Waltz and a second cryptocurrency investor are accused of torturing an Italian tourist in an upscale Manhattan townhouse over the course of 3 weeks. Authorities say the suspects wanted the password to the victim's Bitcoin account. The victim was able to escape from the Soho townhouse on Friday. And police are looking for this man, 23-year-old Wayne Lucas, as the second man connected to the attack of an off-duty NYPD officer in the Parkchester section of the Bronx. The other suspect, 23-year-old Tavion Hargrove, whom you see there, is already in police custody. Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch said Hargrove was apprehended Tuesday morning in Virginia. Police say Hargrove and Lucas allegedly jumped the off-duty officer early Saturday morning, beat him, stole his gun, his wallet, and his phone while holding him at knife point. Overseas now, and the brother of the leader of Hamas has been killed in an airstrike as the war in Gaza reaches day 600. Fox News correspondent Trey Yingst has the very latest from Tel Aviv.
Aid distribution in Gaza has been halted once again. The Gaza Humanitarian Foundation announced the temporary pause on Wednesday due to what it calls disorder and says it's working on increasing security as the humanitarian crisis gets worse.
People are truly hungry. We did not have dinner yesterday and we may not eat today.
The announcement came after thousands of starving Gazans broke through the security gates and stormed an aid distribution center. At least one person was killed and dozens more were injured, and those numbers are expected to rise.
Getting medical aid has never been easy in Gaza or in West Bank. Because hospitals have been attacked.
The newly established Gaza Humanitarian Foundation is backed by the U.S. and Israel, but it's been criticized for what many say is an unrealistic distribution plan, requiring Palestinians to walk long distances and carry heavy boxes, which many can't do.
I believe it is a waste of resources under destruction from atrocities.
But Israeli officials say it's the only way to make sure the aid doesn't fall into the hands of Hamas.
We leave the fish without the water. We leave the Hamas terrorists without the tool for governance which they use.
Meanwhile, Israel is marking the 600th day of this war with nationwide vigils, ceremonies, and protests. Thousands gathering to call for an end to the fighting.
President Trump, we're asking you, pleading with you to do everything in your power to complete the mission.
Israel is also expanding its ground offensive, hoping to control 75% of Gaza over the next 2 months. In Tel Aviv, Trey Yingst, Fox News.
Is friction brewing between Elon Musk and the president? Well, we're going to have details shortly.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? Spectrum is bringing together the streaming apps you love. Plus, live TV for sports, entertainment, and news. All in one place, across your devices. So no matter when or where you are, it's all here. Spectrum.
Welcome back. International students who wish to study at U.S. universities will have to put their dreams on hold. The State Department is pausing all student visa interviews while it makes changes to its vetting process, including expanded social media checks. The pause, which is expected to be temporary, comes as the Trump administration is trying to crack down on anti-Semitism on campuses. Any social media posts expressing anti-Jewish views could keep some students from being granted a visa.
We'll use and have been using every tool in our tool chest to make sure that we know who it is that wants to come into this country and if they should be allowed to come in.
The president certainly had great concerns that there are foreign students, not everyone, but there are foreign students who come to this country, I do believe, who helped create this unrest.
The news comes as the White House revoked Harvard's ability to enroll international students just last week. Elon Musk is saying a bill could be big or beautiful, but apparently not both. He made those comments during an interview with CBS. Musk said that he was disappointed with certain aspects of President Trump's big, beautiful bill, which recently passed in the House. The billionaire entrepreneur called it a massive spending bill that increases the federal deficit. Musk's Department of Government Efficiency was tasked with reducing unnecessary spending, but he did say there were aspects of the bill that he's thrilled about. For adults with special needs, they're living on their own independent lives thanks to a new high-tech smart home on Long Island. Fox 5's Jody Goldberg takes us on a tour of the property and shows us how it's a game changer for people who live there.
Everyday tasks have been difficult for AJ Duran.
I had to depend on staff for help.
But now the 33-year-old who's living with cerebral palsy just moved into this smart home in Shirley, giving her a little more freedom.
I can be more independent and not have to depend on staff so much for a lot of my everyday life.
The house is owned and operated by Family Residences and Essential Enterprises, a nonprofit that promotes independence for individuals with varying abilities. And AJ is one of 4 to move in here after a complete renovation.
We needed all new electric. We needed outside siding.
Outside, there's a ramp for AJ's wheelchair. And inside,
Alexa, close left room blind.
The blinds are Bluetooth controlled. The stove and sink could be adjusted.
This one goes down to my level.
And the oven doors open sideways, making it possible for AJ, who loves cooking, to use it.
I can actually cook a meal, make breakfast.
These are the people who need the technology the most, according to officials who say many times it's difficult for them to get it. They also say this kind of smart access reduces the number of staff coming in and out each day.
Imagine being a family of 4 living in a ranch, and now you have 1, 2, 3 extra staff members sitting in your living room, sitting around your kitchen table. It's like hosting.
Alyssa Slade is most excited about having her own desk.
I want to be like everybody else so badly.
The nonprofit plans to retrofit the nearly 70 other homes across Long Island with the same smart technology.
This is a home where they can age in place.
And the hope is for other organizations across the nation to follow suit.
All that you guys take for granted, now that I get the chance to do it for myself.
Making what was once impossible now possible. In Shirley, Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.
Knicks fans are hoping the team season doesn't come to an end tomorrow night. The watch party last night at the Garden wasn't much of a party at all. The Knicks dropping Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals in Indiana. This means it's a do-or-die Game 5 at the Garden tomorrow night. A glimmer of hope for Knicks fans, though. Through playoff history, teams down 3-1 in a series have come back to actually win the series 58 times. So we're going to be sending them a lot of good energy there. But as we take a live look outside, we know clouds are moving through the area. Liv Johnson, break this down for us, if you would.
Yeah, not good energy there. It's going to remain cloudy and mild. Showers taking over the tri-state area today. And then we'll have some periodic showers from now until Saturday. But it is looking better next week. Basically, Sunday through the start of the week looks gorgeous. So we're also dealing with a pretty decent temperature change. We're 15 degrees cooler than we were this time yesterday. We're below average now for this time of year, just 57 right now in New York City, 55 down the shore in New Jersey. Still hang on to 60s and even 70s for some spots east, but that's because the system's moving east. So as rain reaches parts of Long Island and Connecticut, those temperatures will cool down as well. And we're not alone here. That's the trend that was forecasted this morning as well. We saw 50s to the west of us, and so that's where they are because they've already had that system. But at least even though it's wet out there, it's not humid. Our dew point temperatures are low. We have a couple areas of low pressure that are moving through, and that's what's going to bring us these systems. So rain for the rest of your Wednesday. A little bit lingering into Thursday morning, but then a lot of Thursday is actually kind of nice and dry, temperatures in the 70s. Then we have some more showers on and off Friday, more showers on and off Saturday. It doesn't look as widespread those 2 days, but it is just going to be on and off. Now, between now until midnight, we're looking at about ½ an inch of rain really throughout the tri-state, and then about another ¼ of an inch tomorrow morning. And then when it's all said and done, by Saturday, a lot of us could be at 1 inch or 1.5 inches. So it's just a wet few days ahead of us. But then we dry up by Sunday. We have a beautiful Sunday. Sunshine. It is a bit breezy, but 72. And then we start next week, 74, 76. Lots of sun. Still good things to come through the end of the week, but just some shower chances on and off.
It just looks like the weekend with the rain on and off appears to be the situation, right?
I know.
So, all right. Well, we have next week to look forward to when the sun's back, so we'll take that. All right, Liv, thank you. That's your news block for now, everybody. I'm Antoine Lewis. Thank you so much for joining us. Tune into the 5 o'clock news on Fox 5 and right here on Fox Local for all of the day's news as it develops. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. Be safe.